Okay guys, we're going to be making a little origami frog out of this piece of invoice that came from Typewriter Books, you see. So it's all very genuine. This is how you take your own piece of invoice and make it into your origami to go with whatever you're doing. So first of all, the outside of the frog we're going to have as the nice sort of designy bit, and the inside of the frog is going to be the boring underneath, which means that we start by folding the diagonals like this, with the design in the middle. You'll notice I don't have my fancy bone folder. If you've been in the shop, I don't have that. That's still in the shop. I have to remember to pick it up next time. But you don't need one. So we now turn it over, and then we're going to fold squarely. So we're going to be folding across and folding across. So it's dead simple. You see you've got all of these diagonals. The ones that are sort of up, what they call a mountain fold in origami terms, are the straight lines like this, and the diagonal lines are what they call valley folds. So push it together like this. You see that? You should be able to get this kind of square thing going on here. Now, we're making a frog. So what we do at this point is just stick your finger in here, push it in, and flatten it. You see how I did that? Okay, let's try it again. Stick it in, and flatten it. Boom. And this one over here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What I like about this design is it's just doing the same thing again and again and again. It's very geometrical, in fact. Requires a lot less of the kind of finessing than you get from from things like the dragon or the elephant. So, especially shark. Now the next bit, this is the tricky bit, okay? What we need to do is we need to make this into that. Now, I could do that quite easy because I've done it many times before, but a beginner tip would be to fold these bits up, you see at the bottom there, and that just gives you a couple of lines to work with when you push the whole thing up. You know, you can see how it will come in. And you're trying to form as neat a little point here as you can, because that's a little feature on the froggy's back. Do real frogs have points on the back? No, but this is origami, so whatever. So if we just move this around here, do it again, boom, boom, this one, turn it round. Oh look, we've got the stamp, the shop stamp, which broke on the last day we were open. Now, at this point, these are the legs, this is the head. It's good to know what it is you're folding. So the legs, we need to make them thinner. And the way we do this is by taking each individual bit and folding it in like that, and folding it in like that. You see? So it's the great thing about this is it's just doing the same thing again and again and again. We fold it in, and go to this, and fold it in, and we fold it in, and we turn it over, and we fold it in, and we fold it in. So once you've done that on every single one, you've got this sort of object here. Where's the camera? There we are. This sort of object here. Now, this is where we get a little bit complicated with our legs. So these are all legs. You see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 legs there, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to make the front legs first. So if we open up this leg, so you see this the triangle-y bit? Open it up so that there's nothing there. Push the leg forward, and you'll notice it won't go any further forward than there, so that's where you fold it. Up like that, and then fold it back again, okay? And do that on the other side. And voila, there we go. Now, you can actually, whilst holding here between finger and thumb, you can kind of pull this out to one side a little bit like that, a little bit like that. Give it a squeeze, make it solid. There we are. We now have one leg that way, one leg that way. What we're now going to do is we're going to open them up, and we're going to bend them this way and push them like against themselves. There you are, you see? So that you get it sticking out to the side. So it's open up, push down, and fold back the other way. And you'll do that on each side, like this, and like this. Now, the fact of the matter is, guys, if you want to fudge it at this point, just sort of go, blah, 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 fold it to make it roughly look like legs. That's what I'm doing half the time anyway. Yeah, it's fine. We're doing it with scraps of paper. We're not doing it with real origami paper, which is much finer and we can be all intricate and everything. Here we're going for general effect. So the next thing is the legs. the legs rather than the front legs, the rear legs rather than the forelegs. So what we're going to do this time, we open it out again. So we've got the triangle bit here. We open it out again, fold it up like that, but it's only coming out to the side. If you want to do it all the way up like this and then pull it down to the side, if that's an easier step for you, then you can. Go all the way up like that, fold it, pull it down. You know, fair enough. You can do that if you like. And then pushing your finger into the little groove, and yeah, like I say, you can fudge it a bit here. We're sticking the legs back. Now, that's why you can tell I'm not a real origami teacher, because that is entirely against the whole principle of origami, is fudging any of it. But you know me, I'm not necessarily the most incredibly neat person. So then you've got this little froggy shape here. So here, we just hold on to these little bits. We hold on to these little bits. Now, this is the extra step. You pull it open and keep pushing in at that nose, otherwise you can just rip the whole front open. Pushing in at the nose and pull, and you just gently finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. And now, when I take this from my incredibly professional stack of books that I'm using as a tripod, you see, we have a little origami frog. So there I are. That's how you make one.